Dr. Christopher K. Slaton is a human systems scientist with more than 30 years of social and academic knowledge across the applied use of human, cognitive, and behavior science.
Welcome to the Brains Body Podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Christopher Kevin Slaton, and we're going to stay focused on human system science, and we're describing what happened in the crisis of self.
Human systems science, the self-study of brain, body, and sense signals. The crisis of self, how you decide what happens to human potential. What is self-awareness? What is brain talk? What is the brain in the body? What is a sense of feel? Can you sense and feel the way you think? It is a matter of learning how it feels to be a social and cognitive transformation from a physical sense of self to a neural sense of feel for self and the brain in the lead of the body. This is why you can talk about what happened, such as the things you choose to do, or the things you resist doing. Your inner voice moves backward through self-talk until you decide to respond. Speak the truth. Do you think through your inner voice? Do you think through the physics of your body, as states of mind? Real talk, do you feel your way through your self-talk? Do you feel your way through the neurophysics of the brain, as a reflective state of thought? Brain talk, do you know what happens between contact with the body and interaction with the brain? Does your body fight with the brain, or does the brain take the lead of the body? Let's solve the brain talk puzzle. Test these 4 steps. 1. You move through contact with the brain in the lead of the body. 2. You move through interaction with the brain and body crossover to the neurophysics of self. 3. Did you choose to cooperate, or did you resist the shift from a sense of to a sense of feel for the experience of thought with reflection? Self-analysis. 4. How well did you participate in this sense and receive path test? Did you resist or did you accept the flow of energy, action, and feelings of your brain, body, and sense signals? When you think through states of mind, the responses of the body appear more trained or programmed than when you feel your way through the experience of social contact and neural interactions. The responses of the brain reveal processing or processed signs of care. Brain and body connections balance through a sense of feel for the experience of thought with reflection and emotion. That is, the neural and physical sense transfers of the brain and body crossover align, because thought and emotion collects reflection memory from backward and forward feed. Pick up Dr. Slaton Live. Reflective storytelling today. In human systems science, we want you to consider the way you come to think. A sense of feel for the experience of how you think is important. When you reflect on the experience of self, this is an act to collect external information and internal feedback and process and respond loops between brain, body, and sense functions. 1. The dynamics of becoming more informed. 2. How we think through the things we feel, to live and to learn from the way we respond. 3. Self-research includes the brain, self-discovery includes the body, and a breath of life retrospective includes the senses.
This has been Dr. Slaton Live, talking about human system science in the best interest of the individual in crises. What we're trying to get you to understand is that when you begin to delve into how you sense and receive information, oftentimes you want to react to the way it feels, but not acknowledge the way it feels, to think through those feelings rather than just react, because when you move through those feelings, the processing of the brain takes place. That's what I want you to understand when you're talking about the brain's body. I want you to learn how the brain responds when you take the lead in the transaction by saying, I'm going to participate in acts to learn how to move through the discomfort in contact, the interaction, and the transformation from the social physics to the neurophysics of self and the brain. Tune in, and don't forget to get your copy. Dr. Slaton Live. Tuning out.